Hi, I'm Jane Bagatta here with my new friend, Stephanie Quayle.
Hello.
Who just gave an amazing performance at USPB's Coffee House event tonight. How are you doing tonight, Stephanie?
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I don't want to leave tomorrow.
It was so much fun watching you perform.
Thank you.
How do you liking Scranton so far?
I love it. I always try to come in a day earlier just so I can get a little bit of a sense of this, where I am and the town and the school. So I went to a really sweet little coffee shop today, and then I came over to the school beforehand so I could get my, proper attire for tonight. Have to represent. And also just to see some of the culture and the interaction with the students is always really fun, especially when they don't know that I'm the person who's singing. I just kind of love to go in kind of stealth and check it out. So it's been a sweet day.
I'm glad you're really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, what is your favorite part about performing on college campuses?
I think my favorite part is it's really connecting with the students and the stories, right? And the staff. And it's just all the different parts of it. But I just want to know you. I want to know you. I want to know your why. I want to know your story. And there's nothing better than being able to connect and talk about, how did you end up in Scranton? What are you studying? Why are you here? And it's just, I love that person-to-person connection. And with an intimate show like we got to do tonight, we got to have that, I do a lot of the big shows, which is super fun, and it's all the things, but there's just something so sweet about being on campus, and there's just such energy, because you have people that, are at the beginning of their story, so to speak, this is what are we going to do with our lives and all these things, and it's just really cool to get to be like a fly on the wall. It's awesome.
I definitely agree. You did say something about stories, and your music obviously tells amazing stories from your own personal experiences. What part of your music would you say that you think college students relate to the most?
Well, I think that I would say probably just very honest about my relationships and my hardships, and I'm quite self-deprecating from the standpoint of, we all are just trying to figure it out. And I think sometimes when we're given permission to just be ourselves and given permission to just know that none of us have it figured out, and it doesn't matter what age, we're all kind of starting over and trying to figure it out. I think that's probably what I feel is a very relatable part with why I connect with college students in that age group. And I have such a curiosity for I just love people, so I think that there's some of that's just really fun, and I try to be disarming so we can just have a good time. And
and that's exactly what it was. It was a great time.
Thank you.
You did talk about connection with the crowd. Your crowd work was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't been to a ton of concerts. That was the most intimate, fun, kind of just, we all really felt connected to you, the performer. Where did you learn how to do crowd work like that?
I think it's just by trial and error. Really, I think that I'm not a real fan of being the whole this is about me. I know it's a business of that, but I just love to make it interactive and make it feel like this is us, and I'm just your soundtrack to tonight. And I've just kind of been that way since I was a little kid. I like to make everyone feel good,
and we definitely felt that.
And that's fun, and also what great people to allow me to give some people a hard time. Shout out to the tall and dark and handsomes.
That was so funny.
They're great. They're an amazing boy band here at the University of Scranton. And just, I think that also it brings a level of, just it makes it more a group experience versus you're just watching someone that you really don't know and you might not see again. How do we make it something where tonight we'll look back on as that was a fun night. Yeah.
I definitely will. Tonight we all had so much fun watching you perform.
Thank you.
My last question is, if you could summarize your music with one word, what would it be?
I was thinking about this. I think it's so hard to just say one, but I think it would be hope.
That's nice.
I think that
if
but then it's but joy. That's my really, I just love making people feel good. But I think hope, because, that kind of encapsulates it all, right? Because you have to go through the storm there's no way around the storm usually, at least in my experience. And so through that, when you can figure out a way to dance in the storm, and even when like the tough stuff is going on, know that everything is temporary. And I think that would be what I hope people take away from my music.
That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
Oh, I'm happy
Thank
to.
you for coming to Scranton and performing for us.
I hope you'll have me again.
I really hope you come again.
I hope so too. I got another shirt. I bought two.
Yeah.